Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Anand. Good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
It's so good
So,
to see you after such a long time. You look a little exhausted though today.
yeah, I think because I came from outside right now, okay,
So
just a minute ago.
you didn't get time to freshen up.
Yeah, freshen up. I didn't
All
get time
right.
to freshen up.
All right. How is the weather there?
Weather is fine. Yeah,
Hmm.
little bit cold. Not
Yes.
too much cold. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
we can live in shirt. Okay, but
Yes.
quite good. We do not need to turn on fan.
Fans.
Yeah,
All right. Perfect. I think the weather is just right over there.
yeah. Mhm.
Awesome. And did you have your dinner yet?
No, I haven't. I already
Okay.
told you I came from outside right now.
Yeah.
So
I thought
after
probably you
this
must have
session,
eaten something and gone outside.
yes, I had. I had.
All right.
So
Good.
how are you doing in these days?
Yes,
So how?
I've been doing well. It's always great to interact with so many different people on just one platform. So I'm having an amazing time. And how are your classes going on these days? You're also a tutor, right?
Yes, I'm a
Yes,
tutor. Yeah, it is
I
going
remember.
good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is going good. Like after Corona, things
Yes.
looks normal, but
Hmm.
nobody knows that what is going to happen next.
Yes,
Yeah,
everything is so unpredictable these days. We never know what's gonna happen next. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So Anand, uh, what do you think is the difference between a friend and an acquaintance, according to you?
A friend and a
Acquaintance.
acquaintance.
Yes.
What does it mean?
Acquaintance means someone that you're just acquainted with, someone that you're very familiar with. Okay. So, like a colleague of yours, that person can be an acquaintance, like you know them, but not so close that they're your friends. So, yeah. What is
Like
the major dividing factor between the 2?
like major dividing factor, I can
Mm-hmm.
say that
Mm-hmm.
I can believe on my friend,
Yes. Yes.
uh, even
Mhm.
with my close eye. Like
Yes.
what do we say? What phrase we can use here to
I
say that?
can trust them blindly.
Yeah, I can trust them blindly.
Yes.
But one who is just my colleague, okay,
Yeah.
I can't trust him, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
just that is different. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think both are good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. So both have their own merits and demerits, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. And what kind of a friend are you? Are you someone who's constantly available for people anytime they need? Or are you someone who likes to be on their own for a long time and then suddenly calls people like, hey, how are you? And catches up with them?
To be true, I'm not a good friend, okay? To be honest, yeah. Like
All right.
I have very few friend,
Mm-hmm.
okay, whom I talk with, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like after a long time, if somebody is calling me, then only I can talk with him.
Yes.
Otherwise, I will forget about everybody. I don't know what is it
Yes.
about me because I
Mm-hmm.
love living with myself most of the time.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
But in my childhood, I was not like this. Okay, like in my
Okay.
childhood, I remember
Mhm.
I couldn't live without my few of friends.
Yes.
But today, uh, they have to remember me.
Okay. So you might be really busy with all your professional and personal commitments, so maybe you're not able to devote that much time as
Yeah, right.
you used to before. Yeah. Okay. And are you in touch with your childhood friends still, or you've made new friends along the way?
No, still I'm in
Mhm.
touch with my childhood friend. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I made few friends
Mm-hmm.
during my, high schooling. No, even I was in my high school with my childhood friend, even in my
Yes.
college with my childhood friend,
Yes.
even in university. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so one of my best friend was with me
Mhm.
always.
Oh,
We were
awesome.
learning together.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, after university, he is doing his own job and I'm doing
Yes.
my own job. Even
Yes.
sometime we
Mm-hmm.
meet together, even today, okay,
Mm-hmm.
because he is living in the same city where I'm living.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So at least you can be in touch with them every now and then. There's
Yeah.
no reason for you to completely lose that person's contact, right? And yeah, I think very lucky few people have this kind of a journey where you start your schooling with the person and finish your university level education with the same. So brilliant. And you mentioned that when you were a kid, you were a little different. The personality was a little different from now. So among in your friends group, what was your personality like? Were you the prankster? Were you the studious kid? Were you the mischievous one? How were you?
Well, I think I was mixture of everything, okay. But
Okay.
I had a kind of leadership
Hmm.
quality. Like
Okay.
when we had a team of our own
Hmm.
cricket team, okay, in our
Yes.
friendship, okay. So I
Yeah.
was captain of the cricket team, okay.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and we used to play cricket match with the other
Hmm.
team on,
Hmm.
50 rupees, 10
Hmm.
rupees. Not on those days, 50 rupees was lot, okay, for us.
Yes.
So on
Yes.
10 rupees, on 5 rupees, we used to play a match.
Hmm.
One who will win, if we
Yeah.
will win, they will have to give us 5 rupees or
Yes.
biscuit or like that, okay. And if
Uh-huh.
we will lose, then we have to give that team. So
Yeah.
that kind of thing were going on. And I
Mhm.
think a studious one, I was quite good in my study always, okay.
Good.
I was good at my studies.
Okay.
So, so I was mixture of everything.
Hmm. Perfect. So you were like the perfect mix. Were you the teacher's pet?
Yes, always been. Yeah, because when
Okay.
you are good student,
Uh-huh.
whole class will look at you and teacher
Hmm.
always. Okay, so
Yes.
whatever,
Hmm.
uh, always teacher will have
Hmm.
their eye on
Hmm.
you to ask any question or anything. If
Yeah.
rest of the class will not answer, even
Yeah.
if you are a good kid, then they will
Mhm.
always give you all the responsibility of class, like
Yeah.
monitor. You will be monitor,
Yes.
or so many things in class.
Yes. So at that time it feels like such an important duty, right? Being the class monitor.
Yes,
And
very
when we're,
important duty, and you will be
yeah,
proud of yourself, like you are a class monitor.
absolutely. Something that we flaunt even
Yeah,
after so many years. We when we remember we feel so good about it, right? Yeah,
right.
that's true. And what do you think are some of the reasons because of which friends lose contact with each other or they stop being friends with each other? What are some of the few factors that lead to this?
I think that is the social pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen, I had few friends,
Mm-hmm.
and he was senior to me, but he was good friend
Okay.
of mine. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
on before their marriage, but
Okay.
after the marriage, I mean, not in their touch.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, because of responsibility, now they have lots of work to do. Like
Yes.
they have kids, okay, just
Mm-hmm.
within a few years, they have
Yeah.
to so many responsibility. And I think because of it, they are busy in their life.
Correct. Yes. These things are very inevitable, and even if they want to, they won't be able to make time for anything else, right? Especially when they have the family of their own and they have to juggle that with work. So it's a humongous task. That's
Yes, humongous
that's true.
task.
Yeah, correct. And who is your oldest friend? And do you remember how you met them?
My oldest friend, I think my best friend is oldest
Mm-hmm.
friend. Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
were together since our childhood,
Okay.
and yeah, we have been growing up together.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did our, I was in hostel on those days, but when I used to
Okay.
come from hostel,
Yes.
I always used to play with him.
Okay.
But in standard seventh, we learned together, and after standard seventh, we were
Mm-hmm.
together for
Mm-hmm.
up to university.
Oh wow, yes, the one that you were mentioning, right? So,
Yes.
how are you both personalities like? Are you both very similar to each other or polar opposites?
No, I think we are opposite of each other. Like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like different thing. He likes different thing. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
after all, I think we lived together for a long
Yeah.
time. There is something similar in us. That's why. Yeah.
Okay. Some factors will be alike, but most of it will be very different.
Yeah.
So,
Different.
do you believe in that saying that opposites attract? Do you believe it's
Of
true?
course, I believe, and it always attracts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere in this cosmos, I think this law
Yeah. Uh-huh.
effective.
Okay. So why do you think that happens? Like, why are we more inclined towards people who are little, not little, a little too different from us?
I
Yeah.
think always as a human being, we have
Hmm.
a desire to see something unique in people, that the things that we don't have, okay, we
Yes.
we want to see in others. So if we
Yeah.
find this thing in other, that
Mhm.
then definitely will be inclined towards that, okay.
Okay. It'll be something unique, something strange, some
Yeah,
different attractive aura around them, right? That attracts
Mhm.
us towards them. Yeah. All right.
Right.
And do you find it easy to make friends, or uh, it's not an easy task for you to
No,
make
for
new friends?
me, it is very difficult task. Okay,
Okay.
very difficult task because
Mm-hmm.
right now I'm completely a different man, and few
Mm-hmm.
people can only, sit in my temperament where I would
Yes.
like to stay, I would like to live. Okay,
Okay. What is it that you find challenging these days to make friends? Is it the personality, or is it your time constraint? What is it?
I think most of the time personality and
Yes.
time. Yeah, I can give time. Okay, but I
Mm-hmm.
think, yeah, personality. I need a person who would be
Mm-hmm.
calm, cool. Yeah, if I'm unable to talk with him, okay, he
Mm-hmm.
should not torture me that you are not talking with me, you are not
Yes.
calling me, like that thing. I
Yes.
hate. Okay, yeah, but I
Okay.
also give him freedom. Okay, do whatever
Mhm.
you want to do. Okay, yeah,
Okay. It's like live and let live. You do your thing, let me do my thing.
my thing. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
whenever we are finding good time, then
Hmm.
okay, we can meet, we can talk.
Hmm. Have a good time and then go back to our respective homes. Done. Okay. And do you think that it's possible for parents and children to become friends?
Of course it is possible, and today
Yes.
I think this gap is increasing, that
Hmm.
parents are not friend with their children, and children are not
Hmm.
friends of their parents. Okay, so I
Yeah.
think this
Hmm.
gap should be minimized as soon as possible, otherwise this society will break up, and it is breaking.
Hmm. Okay. So, how do you think this can become possible? Because as parents, they're constantly worried about the well-being of their child, and that is why they always want to be so strict so that their kid is disciplined. So, how can they be friends according to you? Like any few
Like,
suggestions?
yeah, of course. I think today, if even parents are trying to be strict, they can't be. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the reason is that surrounding has totally changed. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and then because kids are growing up in an era where they
Mm-hmm.
are living in they are playing with technology all day long.
Yes.
Okay, they
Yeah.
they have they have access of all the information of this world just on their
Correct.
fingerprint. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Fingertips.
when, yeah, fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
But when our parents were growing up,
Mm-hmm.
they had nothing, they had just book to get
Correct.
knowledge of this world.
Yes.
Okay, but today we have everything, all the
Mm-hmm.
assets in our
Mm-hmm.
bedroom, okay, in our fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think sometimes we
Yes.
think that we are much more intelligent than our
Yes.
parent, but it
Yes.
is not true. And as well
Yeah.
as sometimes, yeah, our parents think that these childs are spoiled up
Mm.
now.
These
Yeah,
children are spoiled now.
yeah, these children are spoiled now.
Yeah.
So that is something which is
Mm-hmm.
making
Mm-hmm.
gap between children and
Mm-hmm.
parents. So
Mm.
I think, yeah, like children will have to come little closer to their parents, and parents will have to also walk towards children. They will have to understand the situation, and they will have to
Yes.
talk with their children
Correct. Yeah.
to, make them friends.
Mm. So there should be like an open communication, so that that will break that barrier, right, of
Right,
between the parent and the child. Yeah.
right.
Perfect. Great, great suggestion. And one thing that you mentioned is so true that kids these days have access to all the information at their fingertips because they have such advanced, what do you say, mobile phones and so many devices that they have, right, which we never did. And most of the time they are glued to the screens.
Mhm.
So
Right.
that's pretty common. All right. Nice. Great, great talking to